I'm back, y'all. So we were talking about Fat Joe. Fat Joe has a lawsuit, Diddy like lawsuit, and this person is suing him for $20 million. Y'all, we gonna get into it. I don't know why and what is going on with these lawsuits flying out the window, but nothing surprises me, right? Nothing surprises me. So I was using the StreamYard, but I don't like using StreamYard for some reason. It just doesn't like it doesn't do right for me for my people, bringing people my people in the building. But it is it's crazy. But anyway, y'all, these lawsuits are crazy. They are coming out the door left and right of the courthouses, y'all. But we're gonna read this lawsuit. We're gonna read from people. Hey Carol, how are you? Welcome back. So we're gonna read from people. So it says Fat Joe accused of paying for Rex with minors. With minors, you guys. Oh my god, this is crazy. He is accused for paying for with minors. Rapper says multi-million-dollar suit is lies and extortion. Wow. It says the lawsuit was filed by the rapper's former hype man, who also says he was coerced into more than 4,000 rectal acts. Y'all, when they talk about these rectal acts, these sex acts, I'm gonna say sex acts, right? This situation becomes an alert for the feds. Like this situation with him with these minors, for one, and for two, when it says like extortion, having Rex with minors, y'all, this is like a territory. A lot of people may want to, make sure that if they are saying that this person did this, they have the proof and everything. Because if not, it could turn into, a whole another situation. Because we've seen this with Diddy case, right? A lot of people were saying, oh, Diddy did this, Diddy did that. And all these people going on YouTube tour, going all over the place, right? This is like really like a crazy situation. It can make make this situation turn into like nobody believes you, like people are lying, right? Happy Hey Daniel says happy Saturday. Hey everyone. Hey Daniel, welcome. Amanda, hey, how are you? Welcome. So these people have to be careful when they be putting these lawsuits, because as we see a lot of fake accusers, right? So I don't know if this situation, this lawsuit with Fat Joe is like true or false. I don't know, but all I'm saying is there's some really sick allegations here, right? The same thing with Tyler Perry. Now, like I said, Christian Keys, he came and he did a video last year, and then now Tyler Perry has another lawsuit, a sick lawsuit, just like Diddy, like Fat Joe. I'm telling you, these people, I'm telling you, it is coming out. I'm telling you, people are coming out and they are telling things. Some things may be true, but some things may be a lie. But y'all, let's continue. So it says Fat Joe has been accused of sexual misconduct in a multi-million-dollar lawsuit filed in. Oh my God. See, I didn't even know this part. Y'all, hold up, swole up. Oh, hold up. Hey, John, how are you? Wait a minute. See, this is a thing, because I'm just reading this because there was so much going on everywhere else. I did not know that this lawsuit was filed in federal court. Oh, what is that? What is that alert? Y'all, that sounds like a Rico marching. I'm telling you, marching in right after Diddy. This lawsuit was filed in federal court. See, I didn't see that because I didn't read none of this stuff. I said, well, me and the loungers are going to read this together, right? And this is only an article from People magazine. I haven't got the actual lawsuit like we had got with Tyler Perry yesterday. But y'all, I mean Thursday, I think it was. Y'all, let's continue reading because this was unbeknown to me. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Y'all, this is crazy. So it says this lawsuit, multi-million-dollar lawsuit, was filed in federal court by his former hype man. Now, why didn't they take it to state court, y'all? It kind of makes you wonder, right? Are they trying to alert the feds? Are they about to do a whole Diddy 2.0? Are they gonna go and raid Fat Joe's house? Y'all, because when you talking about the feds, I'm telling you, hey Clinton, how are you? Welcome. When you alert the feds, y'all, we already know how that like domino effect is gonna happen, right? They go alert the feds. Few months later, maybe even a 6 7 months later, like Cassie, they will go and they will bust his houses open, raid the houses. Next thing you know, they are waiting for people. If you guys ever been assaulted by, Fat Joe, call 1-800 FBI, and then all these people start coming. Hey, Sharice, how are you? Lefterist, welcome. I'm telling you, y'all, I did not know that this was a federal case, that they submitted the paperwork, the lawsuit with the feds. Y'all smash the like button. I'm telling you, this is going to alert a whole Diddy 2.0. I mean, people are gonna come out the woodwork. But what I didn't like, and I don't like, and I always say this: hey, Drake Stash Mustache, how are you? Drake Stash Mustache says his group was Terror Squad. What a name, right? What a name, right? Drake Stash Mustache. What a name. I'm telling, he's about to live in some terror because y'all, I did not know. Like I said I was gonna read this with you guys because I didn't wanna. There's so many lawsuits and all kind of stuff going on right now. We trying to keep up with the Diddy case. We trying to do a lot over here at the lounge, and it's been, y'all, I'm telling you, it's been one thing after the next, baby. But anyway, I hold on, I gotta read this, right? I have to reread this because I did not know. Y'all smash the like button. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. This is crazy. This is crazy. It says Fat Joe has been accused of sexual misconduct in a multi-million-dollar lawsuit filed in federal court. Oh my God. Hey, Aunt Reese, pure survival. How are you? Welcome in, Aunt Reese. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. Y'all, let's get the likes up. Let's take a second to get all of the likes up, because we are trying to figure out why is it 2025 and all these 2024, 2025, 2020, even what 2024, the lawsuit with Cassie, and then you got all these lawsuits. Y'all smash the like button because I'm telling you, I did not know that Fat Joe's lawsuit was filed with the feds. And y'all, when I say this situation is a Diddy 2.0, y'all, I already see it coming. Oh my, y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. But y'all, let's finish reading. It says Terrence T.A. Dixon claims in a complaint obtained by people that rapper whose real name is Joseph Cartagena, if I pronounce that right? Charlie, yes, absolutely. Drake's mustache. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, this is crazy. We got Tyler Perry, Charlie. Tyler Perry. We got Diddy already's on the hot seat. Now we have Fat Joe. And Fat Joe's lawsuit, y'all, is filed with the feds. I'm telling you. I mean, he cannot run. He may be able to run, but he can't hide. Y'all, let's smash the like button. So it says, whose real name is Joseph Cartagena, engaged in coercion, labor exploitation, financial fraud, sexual manipulation, violent intimidation, and psychological coercion. Y'all, when I say it is about to go down, y'all, it is not looking good. It is not looking good. It says Dixon also alleges that he witnessed I'm just gonna say Fat Joe had, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Carol says Smokey is in the hot seat. Yes, John Burke said one lawsuit, one after other is mad. I know, y'all. Listen to what this says. Y'all smash the like button. Listen to what this says. It says Dixon, who also alleges that he witnessed Fat Joe have sexual relationships with the underage, the 1 and the 5, and the 1 and the 6, if y'all know what I mean. The babies, the M-word, the minors. A specific claim in the complaint alleges that the rapper would provide cash or pay for clothing and the cell phone bill of a 1/6er, if y'all know what I mean, old minor female in exchange for, the eggplant services, with the mouth, the eggplant mouth services, and other sexual acts. Y'all, oh my, y'all, if they can prove this, if this girl, who was 16 at the time, 1 6, if she goes up there and even takes a lie detector test, or maybe been to the hospital, or has some kind of proof and evidence that this happened, y'all, it is not going to be looking good for it's not going to be looking good for Fat Joe. He going to be start get a new name. His name's going to be Skinny Joe, if this is true and if this is a situation. Hey, Tamika says, I'm sorry y'all, I'm late, just found out. Oh my God, y'all, there's so much going on. Oh my God. Oh my God, Tamika, thank you for that information. See, y'all, I'm gonna have to go live after we read these. I'm telling you, I need to go find out about that, Tamika. Oh my God, he's about to address the nation. Shaking my head. Oh my God, y'all. Oh, send prayers up, y'all. This is crazy. Rocky said, "Let's see how Russia responds." Drake's mustache says, "WTF, Tamika, y'all. I'm telling you, it's going down, y'all. 2025. I'm telling you, I just want to crawl in the corner and just like hide just for the rest of the maybe the next 3 years." But y'all, they said Trump's approval rating has significantly dropped. People, this is a side note. Let's just get off of Fat Joe's lawsuit for just a quick second. They said that Trump's approval rate has fallen today. It has been declined. Y'all, people, I did not know this. When me and my baby Jamil Peterson, we went last week to the No King's Day in Austin, Texas. Y'all, when I say there were so many people that cannot stand Trump, there had people with holding up the middle finger with what we call, if y'all look, I'm telling my age. Y'all remember when back in the day, you used to call it the bird, the middle finger. They were given the bird and saying, to Trump, right? I'm telling you, these people, there were so many people. Hey, my baby Jamil Peterson says, "Salute, beautiful." Do you know that there is so many people that can't stand Trump? And I was like, why? I thought this protest was about the ICE, because y'all know that the ICE police, the ICE INS people, they were going and they said jumping out of bushes in LA, doing all of these kind of craziness, right? So I thought this No King's Day was really about the ICE situation and the immigration situation. No King's Day, you guys, was about Trump. It was like I hate Trump, type of situation, which I didn't know. Like, I don't like Trump, let's, put the middle finger up to him. They were saying he's racist, he's prejudiced. They were saying no fascism. It was a lot. It was a lot. But now they say today his approval rating has dropped significantly. And now, Tamika, y'all, let us know. Shout out to Tamika. Thank you for that information. Tamika said that the president is about to address the U.S. because they just bombed Iran. Y'all, let's get through this, because now I'm going to go live while while he addresses the nation. So y'all, let's finish reading through this, and then I'm going to jump off the live. And then when he addresses whenever he addresses the state, addresses the US, or whatever, does the state address, whatever, then we're gonna go live. Tamika says, "No problem, I got you." Thank you, Tamika. Thank you so much. Y'all, this is crazy. What we gonna do, y'all? What we gonna do? Can we pack up and move to like an island where it's nobody around, nobody's bothering you? Maybe we can get a few grocery stores going, maybe a health clinic going, and just name the island Love, Peace, and Tranquility. Hopefully we can. Maybe we all need to just call it the Loungers Island, maybe, and we don't have to bother and worry about all this craziness. We just like love, peace, and tranquility, no matter what your color is, right? Because once we cut, everybody cuts themselves, and we all bleed the same blood. We should be treating everybody equal. Like, it doesn't matter what color you are. Now, you do something crazy, then you will be handled accordingly, but not because you're this color or that color, right? Oh my God, y'all. Oh God. John says, I'll be there. Yes. Yes. Woman of Truth says, better repent and pray. I'm telling you, this is crazy. Carol says, the Orange Man announces 3 nuclear strikes. Oh, Carol. Carol, thank you for letting us know. But oh my God, y'all, let's smash the like button. Y'all, let's smash the like button for 2025. Y'all put 2025 in the comment box. Because I'm telling y'all, 2025, has it not been rocking? Has it not been rocking, y'all? I'm telling you, 2025 has been rocking. It has been crazy, right? But y'all, let's get back over. Mustache says the lounge island. Yes, we gonna call it the lounge. Look, the lounge island. And you can't come over here. Look, if you have a problem with anybody, with their race, what they look like, if they short, tall, if they're of a different skin color, you can't come to the island. We only taking people that love everybody. No matter what your color is, no matter what your race is, with your background or anything like that, you cannot come to that island if you have that problem, right? Because we love everybody here at the lounge. And we don't want them problems. Because when I tell you, y'all, let me say this. Let me say this, because there was a lot. Most of the people were white there at the no Trump, at the no King's Day. And I love all of my people. I have all different races in my family, right? I have all different color races in my family. My thing is that I thought that there was going to be like more like a lot of maybe Hispanic people there, because like I said, I thought it was ICE. There was more a big, a lot of, Caucasian people, white people there. And I thought that he had like a lot of, and like I said, we love everybody at the lounge. Over here, we love everybody. But I thought it was going to be like a lot of Hispanics people, even still with the no King's Day. I thought it was gonna be a lot of like, Hispanic people, but no, y'all, when I say that it was a lot of white people, it was, black people, Asian people, Hispanic people. It was a mix of everybody. But when I say people that voted for him have turned against him, and today they already said his approval rating is dropping like a hot potato, y'all. I'm telling you, it's dropping. I'm telling you, it's getting crazy. It is getting crazy. But I was so shocked because people have voted for him. And now people that voted for him, they're seeing all the stuff. Because like I said, when I went to that No King's Day, I didn't know not even near half the stuff that was like going on, that people who like pay attention to politics, because I don't pay attention to politics like that. So I can't tell you, well, Trump did this, he did that, he did. I can't run that down for you. I'm sorry, I can't, because I don't follow politics like that. But honey baby chicken child, when I say there was all kind of signs and posters on what he was doing, the stuff that they feel is bad, I mean everything. I'm telling you, I was educated that day last Saturday, baby. Let me tell you, I was educated last weekend. But y'all, we gonna get back to this real quick with Fat Joe's lawsuit, because soon the president, Trump, is going to do an address about the bombing of Iran. Y'all, this is sad. This is crazy. But okay, let's kind of get back to this right here. So it says the rapper. Okay, hold on. Let me back it up some. Because this is crazy, y'all. I'm all over the place. I'm saying this is crazy. So it says Dixon also alleges that he witnessed Fat Joe having sexual relationships with the 15-year-old. We already read that, y'all. Fat Joe is going to be in trouble with the feds. I'm telling you, it's already up and stuck for him. He is, y'all. I'm telling you, it's not going to be a good pretty day. He gonna be, and y'all know he was already losing a lot of weight, right? So it says the rapper emphatically denied the allegations in a statement through his attorney Joe Tacopina, calling Dixon's lawsuit a blatant act of retaliation. Hey, Tamika says at the lounge it doesn't start until 10 p.m. Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, we good. We tracking. Look, we on the couch. Look, we not outside today, but we on the couch right now. So I'm just chilling, y'all. We on the couch. But thank you for that information. But yes, we gonna go live, Tamika. This is crazy. So it says that that Joe was saying that this is nothing but retaliation. It says law enforcement is aware of the extortionate demand at the heart of his scheme, Tapapino said. The allegations against Fat Joe are completely fabrications, lies intended to damage his reputation and force a settlement through public pressure. Mr. Cartagena will not be intimidated. We had taken legal action to expose this fraudulent campaign and hold everyone involved accountable. But let me say this, right? Let me say this. T.A. Tyson. Hey, Tyson, how are you? Tyson says T.A. better have them receipts. He better, right? T.A. better have them receipts. Fat Joe is going to be, his name is about to be Skinny Joe if he ain't got the receipts, right? He is going to be named Skinny Joe because y'all, he already losing a lot of weight already. He done lost quite a bit of weight. So he going to be named Skinty Joe. Look, Skinty Joe, he better have them receipts, and them receipts better be hot and popping. You know, they better be hot and popping and doing the Dougie, right? Because if not, and if they say that they have proof and evidence, this 15, 16-year-old underage female, if she is, has any kind of proof, whether it be pictures, whether it be text messages, if she has anything relating, anything about the situation, it's going to be hard for him to prove that he didn't do this. But we got to see, because like I said, there's with the Diddy, remember we had the Mishas who was, we love everybody over here, but let's say Diddy has a type, right? And Misha she's a big old healthy girl. She ain't missed no meals, right? She made it miss the exercise program. She made it miss the exercise Pilates class, but she ain't missed no meal. She ain't missed that fork to the mouth at all, baby. But Diddy she wasn't even Diddy's type. She tried to come and apply for Diddy's program, and Diddy was like, check back with us in about 2 years. Maybe Oprah can help you with the Ozempic diet plan, right? So she was lying, saying Diddy did this, Diddy that. So did Adriana. Remember Adria English? She was doing the same thing. And then when the news stations were calling her, trying to get her to come and tell her story, she was like, okay, I need a hotel, and I need this, and I need this for my husband. They were like, girl, you ain't you trying to cash out on somebody else's like pain, that somebody who really experienced the trauma. You trying to request these hotels and all this other stuff just to tell your story. Why can't you just be like, okay, let's have a Zoom meeting and then I can tell you about my story and what Diddy did to me? But no, she was trying to cash out, doing crazy stuff. She's not a victim. It's crazy. Hey, Most Hated Bronze, how are you? Tyson says they all with it until the money stops. Yes, y'all, that's what I'm saying. I can't say that this situation with Fat Joe is a lie or the truth. I don't know. They're in it. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty. But let me say this. Hey, Flacco, how are you? Tamika says absolutely not a victim. Shaking my head. I know, right? I was like, girl, if you don't go, Oprah, can you help her get some Ozempic, please? Because she said she was like a Diddy victim. She may be a victim of something, but not a victim of Diddy's, baby, because Diddy was not about to be trying to rock with nobody of her weight. And I'm not weight shaming nobody because I'm a little juicy myself, right? But at the same time, we know Diddy has a, wait, Amanda, how are you? Y'all know Diddy has a type. And she was not even, she wasn't even a thought in Diddy's mind. Diddy was like, Big Mama, where did you come from? First of all, you are not even qualified for my program. Did you hit the scale? Because I have a weigh-in program. Y'all know what they say Diddy was making them girls weigh in, allegedly. That's what one of the court lawsuits were saying. Diddy made them girls stand on the scale. I'm like, where's all them girls that had to stand on the scale? So I'm like, kind of treading these lawsuits kind of a little lightly. It sounds disgusting. Yes, true indeed. That's what they do. They make these lawsuits disgusting. Talk about Diddy got a little itty bitty Diddy committee. He got like a Tootsie Roll. He don't got the Tootsie Roll pop. He just has the Tootsie Roll, right? They were saying all this stuff. And I'm like, well, why is everybody, if Diddy has a Tootsie Roll, then why is everybody trying to, get with him? And I'm thinking to myself, no, they trying to get with that money. They ain't trying to get with his Tootsie Roll. They trying to get with his money. But let me say this. This is, I'm kind of off, right? Let me say this, and this may sound disgusting and gross to most of you guys. Y'all, let's get the likes up. Smash the like button, y'all. We got 420 people in the building. Let's smash the like button. Let me say this. This is nasty, right? And what I'm about to say, y'all probably be like, oh, you're sick, but it makes sense. Like I said before, I said this the other day. If Diddy just went to a sperm bank and just had a contract with the sperm bank because he loved to play with the sperm, if he had a contract with the sperm bank between him and the sperm bank, and then if he would have just hired maybe one prostitute and one, male sex worker, one female sex worker, and they would have all did what they did, have fun or whatever, then he comes out with the sperm bank glass jar or whatever, and play with it, and with the happy ending that the other guy was to provide, maybe he wouldn't be in trouble, because everybody would have went their separate way, right? He wouldn't have been trying to tell people that he loved them. I miss you. Can we have a freak off? No, he could have arranged a freak off from, look, let me call this, okay, a male mermaid over here, okay, we got the male dragon, okay, and then I got the package from the sperm bank, right? So I'm good. I got three things going. It's a three thing event going, and plus myself, that's four. So it's me, we got the male, female, and then we got the package, right? Because maybe what the man is happy ending, it may not be enough happy ending for him, because he likes to rub that on his tatas. But if he would have took that plan, he would have been all right. He wouldn't be in the MDC right now, probably. If he wouldn't have to tell nobody I love you. I wanna, have a freak off. Let's plan a freak off. No, he just go call these people, make appointment, and then everybody can go their separate ways, and then you're okay. You're not leading nobody on. You're not telling nobody I miss you. You don't have to tell nobody, look, oh, I'm going to take you on this vacation. I'm going to take you on this trip. No, I'm not taking nobody. You got your payout, so you go your separate way. I'm going mine. Everybody's happy at the end of the freak off, right? I'm just saying, y'all, Diddy thought he was smart, but he was not smarter than the average person. Like, come on now. He should have had that stuff. As smart as he is, he could have played his cards right, but he didn't. He was getting these girls, leading them on. Oh, I love you. Oh, yeah, blah, 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 doing all kind of crazy stuff. But y'all, if he would have went to the sperm bank, and if he would have just went ahead and ordered a male, female prostitute, or freak off mermaid and freak off dragon, everybody go their separate ways. He's not leading nobody on. He could even have a whole private conversation with the sperm bank juices that he had, and then everybody would be good. But he chose to lead people on. But anyway, y'all, let's go back over to Fat Joe / Skinny Joe, right? So it says, let's get into it. So it says, law enforcement is aware of the extortionate demand at the heart of this scheme. Tapachino said the allegations against Fat Joe are complete fabrication, lies intended or allegedly to damage his reputation and force a settlement through public pressure. Mr. Fat Joe, I'm gonna say Fat Joe, will not be intimidated. I'm sorry, not Fat Joe. Mr. whatever will not be intimidated. We have taken legal action to expose this fraudulent campaign and hold everyone involved accountable. Okay, we read that. But let me say this, y'all. Isn't it always like, when these famous people, we know that they have probably some skeletons in their closet. I mean, who doesn't? People done stuff when they were younger that they weren't too happy happy about doing, right? But when you have these type of skeletons in the closet, this is kind of scary, right? I'm telling you, this is kind of scary. And they didn't even try to take it through like the state court. I thought this was a state court lawsuit. Y'all, this is the feds. This is the feds. And like I said, once you initiate a claim with the feds, they have to investigate. They have to investigate. I'm telling you, they probably in their office right now trying to come up with situations, a list of victims possible. They're trying to I'm telling you, it's about to be a whole nightmare for him, because this guy, he's saying, from what I understand, that from what I heard from somebody else saying, doing a little bit of research, not too much, but they were saying that I guess he was making him and these young girls too, or I think somebody was doing something, having sex with them, and then it was being recorded. So that's what I got. But y'all, let's read on. Let's read on. That's why I want the lawsuit, because the lawsuit will tell everything, right? So it says in the complaint, Dixon claims Cartagena coerced him into over. Yes, here it is, right here, y'all. Here it is. Hold up, here it is, y'all. It look coerced him into over 4,000 sexual acts over the course of 16 years to maintain his standing with the enterprise. See, they say enterprise. Then did he have an enterprise? But my thing is, y'all, let's just be for real, y'all. These people, they be making, look, they be giving me a little bit of a headache, and I don't even suffer from headaches, y'all. I be like, hold up, how come 16 years ago, if this was affecting you, why didn't you go and tell? You knew that it was a fabricated. I mean, not a fabricated lie. If you knew that this happened 16 years ago, it was illegal. He was breaking the law. Why you wait 2,000 years later to alert the feds? Why did you wait all this time to alert the feds? It kind of makes me wonder, maybe it is. Maybe it is like an extortion deal. But baby, let me tell you something. Where he went wrong, where he went straight to the feds. He didn't even go to the state court, y'all. This is the people look, this dude right here, y'all. He went straight to the feds. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. My baby Jamil says, smash the like button, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Come on now, y'all. Let's do the Dougie on the like button, y'all. Smash the like button. This, I'm telling you, this is crazy. So he said 16 years ago. Y'all, let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this, y'all. If somebody came up to y'all right now, while y'all were like in y'all's downtown area, y'all were walking and having a great time, and somebody came up to y'all and robbed you, took your ID card, all your money. Just say you maybe had $1,000 in your wallet. You had your ID card, all your credit cards, all your debit cards, all important information, this, that, and the third. Are y'all gonna wait 16 years? Put a one in, just say yes or no. Would y'all wait 16 years to call the police and let them know somebody stole my card, my purse, my social security card? I had my driver license in there. I had $1,000 in there. I had my debit card. Would y'all wait 16 years to call the police if that happened to y'all? And that's like on a minor scale of what this lawsuit is talking about. This lawsuit is talking about he coerced him into over 4,000 sexual acts. Now, if you know that is illegal, why didn't you report it then, sir? That's why it makes me be on the edge with these lawsuits, because I'm telling you, this is like, I don't know. It may be the year of extortion too. I mean, I don't know. But also the year of, exposing people, because he cannot take this back. He cannot right now on Monday, right? On Monday, he cannot go to the federal court building and say, I just want to drop the case on Fat Joe. I was just in my feelings. They're gonna be like, we don't care if you was in your feelings. We gonna move forward, whether or not you like it or not. And sometimes that happens with the state too. You can go to the state and say, I just want to drop charges, but when the state starts investigating and they find stuff, it's going to be John Doe versus the state of whatever. They're still going to carry those charges if they can find some charges and bring them up on some charges. So there's no way he can pull back this from the federal government, or even if it was a state case, if they have, evidence and proof that he did it enough to bring like some charges. But y'all, this is crazy. There's no way. This is why I'm saying people have to be careful. If they know that this situation is a lie, just like a lot with these females, even with Jane Doe, ho, 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 Merry Christmas, Juicy Girl. She was saying, oh, Diddy did this. Oh, Diddy is still paying that girl's rent. This girl was with the smoke when Diddy met her. And then she gets mad and tries to throw in her card whenever it's convenient for her. Oh, I just wanted a ring. I couldn't get no ring. They were all running a race that was a never-ending race. Have y'all ever ran a race that was like never-ending? And y'all like, dang, I'm getting tired. I don't think I want to run this race no more. I'm telling you, I would have not been running the race. I would have been like, oh, there's about 200,000 girls in this race trying to chase Diddy. Oh, absolutely not. That will gross me out. And I'll be like, look, I don't need, I'm not even interested in running this race at all, period. Let me go and sit down and have a seat. I'm good by myself. I'm not about to be mixed up in this never-ending race. There you got all these women. You're trying to juggle all these women when he should have been just juggling some sperm from the sperm bank. I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all, let's continue. This is getting out of control, y'all. I'm telling you, this is crazy. So it says he also says he was consistently underpaid, denied songwriting credits, and deliberately concealed from royalties and back end compensation. So is he upset because he didn't get like, some money? He didn't get whatever he said, just stated. Now, does that consist of you filing this? I mean, if that was the case, why didn't you file some of that instead of like these 15 and 16-year-old baby charges with the feds? This is not something for one, if it's true or not, that's like a big thing, right? It's like a big, like, it's not saying somebody stole a candy bar. Okay, somebody stole a candy bar. Okay, all right, somebody stole a pair of shoes or whatever, right? That is like minute compared to like saying you then sexually assaulted some minors and then you made them do it and you did it over 4,000 times. Now, after the first time, sir, I'm sorry, you should have went and told. You should have alerted the feds, the police, whoever. You should have did that right away because, like I said, had it been somebody stole your money, your wallet, in a downtown area where you're walking, enjoying your day, somebody comes up to you, sticks you up, holds a pow pow to you, even if they don't hold a pow pow to you, even if they just snatch your wallet or you going in your pocket, or for a woman snatching her purse, you would not wait for 1,000 years to report that you've been robbed and somebody stole your purse, somebody stole your ID, your social security card, your credit cards, all that was in there. You're not gonna wait that long, right? But my thing is too, like I said, people have to be careful because it could open up a can of worms for him. He big like Skinty Joe, he can come back and say, oh no, he's saying that I told him to have, I coerced him into, having sex and doing this and, this, that, and the third. Let me tell you what he done did. And what if he has something, some concrete, solid evidence, some video recording, maybe some text messages, some people just have to be careful. I'm not saying that this is true or it's not true. I'm just saying I'm going off of this Diddy case situation because I'm like, there's a lot of scorned women out there. They don't want to work a 9 to 5 job. They rather be ho 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 Merry Christmases, be on Instagram. And y'all, let me say this: I'm not knocking nobody's hustle, right? But these girls on Instagram, they are like all these models smiling, looking cute and stuff. But we don't know what they have to deal with on the back end, right? We don't know what they have to deal with the back end, and I'm talking about getting beat up, being pimped out, being SADV slapped around, and then they're still up there smiling and laughing and all this other stuff. Because let me say this, y'all know, what's Tyrese? Y'all see Tyrese's little young girl? He's like older. He got a little young girl. Nothing wrong with that. But she was a little Instagram model. And I'm like, these little Instagram models, they, are known for eggplant hopping. That's just their reputation. And it's okay. That's how you get it. I'm not knocking how nobody gets it. You swing from a pole, whatever you do is your business. But people have to understand, you are into this lifestyle because you can't get no ring from this person, like from Diddy. All these girls want a ring from him. They want to get married to him. I'm like, y'all so dumb. Y'all fell off a dump truck. Diddy ain't married nobody. He got 11 kids, 11 baby mamas, and not one marriage license to claim the first. So y'all are like really slow. Y'all should have evaluated that from day one. Like, this is crazy. Tamika says, 5 minutes at the lounge till we watch Trump tell us okay, so 5 minutes. Okay, so let me hurry up. Hey Ivan, how are you? Kiera's laughing. Look, I just keep it real here at the lounge, y'all. Y'all know we keep it here. We have fun over here. But Let me go back because I think we're almost finished. And then I'm gonna have to go quit. I'm gonna have to stop this, and then I'm gonna have to go back and jump on the laptop so we can watch. Let's see. Topic. Okay. Let me see. Let's see. Where did I stop at? Let's see. Let me hurry up and okay, let me read this real quick and then we'll get off. So it says let me see. Let me see, said the blind man. Let me see, said the blind man. It says he also says he was consistently underpaid. Okay, we read that. So it says further, Dixon claims Cartagena had multiple underage victims in addition to the 16-year-old. Dixon alleges that one of the 15-year-olds when the relationship was a 15-year-old when the relationship began, and that the rapper paid a Brazilian butt lift. Oh, he didn't pay for her to get her donk done. Oh, at 15 years old. Oh my God. If they can pull those medical records and prove that this girl got a badonkadonk lift. Oh, he gonna be in trouble. But anyway, y'all, let's finish. It says Dixon's lawsuit comes 2 months after Cartagena sued the former hype man and his attorney, accusing them of defamation. Tapapino called the lawsuit filed by Dixon a desperate attempt to deflect attention from the civil suit we filed first, which exposes their coordinated scheme to extort Mr. Cartagena through lies, threats, and manufactured allegations. And okay, so that's it on this as far as this lawsuit. But y'all, let me tell y'all something, y'all. This it's rocking. It is when I say it is pop lock, drop it, rocking in 2025. I mean, with these lawsuits, y'all. And like I said, I was waiting, y'all. Put a one in it. But wait, I'm just gonna say put a yes or put a no real quick, and then I'm gonna jump off, and then we're gonna get ready to see what the orange man has to say. But y'all, pure survival. But anyway, tell me, y'all. See, I forgot to say. I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, tell me this. Tell me this. Put a yes or no, right? Put a yes or no. So, were y'all thinking like I was thinking? You can say yes or no. When Diddy's case was going on, remember when Cassie dropped the lawsuit? Diddy paid her the next day. It was like he paid her faster than the ink could dry on the paper, right? He was like playing with Cassie, and Cassie's like, I'm not playing with you, Diddy. You ain't want to pay me? Okay, no problem. I'm about to put you in black and white. I'm about to put you in black and white and let the folks over there at the courthouse handle it, right? And that's what she did. So then all these lawsuits came back to back, with Diddy. It was coming back to back, this, that, and the third. And then they were talking about the minors. Remember the minors? We even had a lawyer in was it Houston, Texas, that was talking about he's taking on all the minor cases with Diddy because Diddy had all these, minors. And then we hit here with the Cassie thing, and then with all the famous people, the Hollywood stars, the Denzels, Oprah, Ellen DeGeneres. So I'm like, ooh, the feds, he gonna be in trouble. He gonna be in trouble. I was like, ooh, the feds, they have a big old package. Ooh, it's not gonna be looking good for Diddy. And then me and Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy, we went to the courthouse in New York 2 times, right? And, some of the stuff was pretty, bad. Some of the stuff he was doing, of course, we know Diddy's a whole demonic monster during survival, right? We know he will slap folks with kettlebells. He will beat you up with a chair. He will lay hands. He will get them goons, and he's a terrible person. But the stuff that these people were saying, I was like, y'all, all of these people sound like scorned ex-girlfriends that was just trying to get a ring, trying to get a payday. Because why, if his little Tootsie Roll is so Tootsie Rolling, why are these women chasing him? And I was thinking to myself, they not chasing no Tootsie Roll Pop, the eggplant. They not chasing that. They chasing his money. They want a payday. This girl, Juicy J, I call her, the 50 Cent alleged big mama. But anyway, y'all, I don't know how I said, we had to speak in kind of speak another language. Anyway, y'all know that all of these girls was just trying to run and have this never-ending race to get a ring, to get hit to be his number one. And I'm like, y'all is so dumb. Y'all are like, I mean, Stevie Wonder could see this whole setup that Diddy was doing, and he was wrong for stringing them people along. But anybody could have seen this from, I mean, I could have seen it from all the way from states away that Diddy does not want to be with nobody. He just wants to have his freak off, and he's content with just freaking off. He don't hold no allegiance to not one person, not even his mom that he slapped around too. He slapped her, then he's on there. Next thing you know, French kissing his mom in the dang on video. I'm like, hold on, this is like a narcissistic thing. You slapped your mom before, you kissing her, you all over the board, beating people up, doing all kind of horrible things. But mostly what I see is just bad girlfriends that are like scorned. They can be they dropped out of the race, or Diddy just kind of like eliminated them from the race, whatever you want to call it. Nobody got a wedding ring, nobody got nothing but broken promises, and y'all are still over there acting like y'all, oh, I love him, oh, I love him, I just wanted it to be us. Y'all know Diddy had a whole army of females chasing after him, and probably some dudes too, right? A whole army of men and women probably waiting to get in line, to get their turn at the doorknob, and for what? Just for a fun time. Diddy don't hold no allegiance to nobody. He not put no ring on nobody's finger. He ain't even married none of his baby mamas. I'm like, did y'all not see that picture? What's her name? I call her Juicy J. Miss what's her name? What was her name? Jane Doe. Did you not see that? You were almost a 40-year-old woman. And I know you seen that setup, but see, you were busy trying to get the dollar bills, because allegedly that's you got a name in Hollywood, the ho 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 Merry Christmas name in Hollywood, that everybody is you're like a doorknob. Everybody has gotten a turn. You got more bodies than a cemetery. You got more bodies in the cemetery. You trying to get this big old house for you and your son. Go get you go to a country town. That child support, $4,700 that you get in child support, people don't even make that in a month for their normal job. And here you are whining and complaining, oh, I'm only getting $4,700. Heifer, do you know some people don't even make that at a regular job? And you over here trying to cry and sling snot and try to live above and beyond your means? Because you in Hollywood, you over here gallivanting through all these famous dudes. You've been like puff, puff, give. So these people, like I said, this situation is like, okay, Carol says, hold on, y'all, hold on, let me hold up, let me go, hold on, let me turn on the TV, hold on. I'm in the living room. Let me go. Hold on. I might be able to just stay on live, and then I'll change the topic. Let's see what the orange man is saying, y'all. Hold up. Let's see. Hold up. We might just be able to turn the camera. Oh, snap, crackle, pop, y'all. Hold up. Yes, indeed. Hold up. Let me turn the volume up.
We will go after those other targets with precision.
Hold up. Skill. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me turn. Hold up. Let me get set up real quick, and then I'll come. Hold on.
There's never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago. Tomorrow, General Kane, Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth will have a press conference at 8 a.m. at the Pentagon. And I want to just thank everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say,
let's see, hold
we
on.
love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel, and God bless America. Thank you very much.
Oh, hold on. Let me rewind that, y'all. Hold up. Let me rewind that. Let me rewind it. Hold up. Let me grab my remote. Hold up. Let me rewind it.
There you have it. President Trump, in very brief remarks there, saying that Iran's nuclear program has been completely obliterated. Standing there addressing the nation.
Hold on,
behind him, Vice President Vance.
Let me rewind it. What in the world?
Us here on this momentous night
in
in
even know
American
how to work
history, and we're going to keep it going. We're also going to be showing you in replay that very speech in case you might have
How
missed
do
it
you?
live. We're going to be
Hold on, you
showing it
guys.
to you
This is a
throughout the
shame. I don't
course
even
of
know
the
how to
evening.
work the
Also bringing
TV in
on
the
guests,
in my den.
experts,
I don't never hardly
analysts to
sit up
help us
here.
make sense of this particular.
Hold on,
Very
yeah.
quickly, it did certainly give him, in the eyes of some,
The makeup.
Let me turn the volume down because I'm like, I don't even know how to work the TV. I don't never hardly ever sit in never hardly sit upstairs in the den. And I don't know how to work this TV. But I'm gonna figure out how to work it. Cause I'm trying to. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. So I guess it was a real quick, from what I understand, it was really, really quick. It was a quick address. I mean, was it like 2 minutes? Cause I'm thinking I could jump off and then. Hold on, y'all. Let me just go. Let me just go back. Let me just go back. There we go. Let me just do this. Cause I don't know how to work this TV. I don't never hardly sit up here. I'm always like downstairs. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on with the state of the dress, because we're gonna watch it. Let's see. Okay, here it is right here. I thought it was going to be like a longer thing. Ivan says, take your time. All right, thank you, Ivan. Nicole says, thank you for sharing. You're welcome. Probably like 8. Ivan says probably like 8 or 9 minutes. Wow, that's crazy. I thought it was gonna be a little bit longer, but y'all, we gonna rewind it and we gonna see what him had to say, right? What him had to say. Let's rewind it. Oh yeah, it was short. Okay, let's see. It was really short. I mean, it was short. And I'm gonna have to do some research. Hold on, I'm gonna have to do some research. Yeah, this state of address, it was short. This is crazy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, bear with me, cause I'm like, this state of address is short. Oh, they even a B2 Spirit. Oh my God. Hold on, got to get to the orange man. Let's get on to Trump and see what him had to say about this situation, because they have been like talking about it. Let me see. Come on now. It showed him walking up to the podium, and I think I like rewound it like too far. Come on now. Okay, here it is right here. No, it says, all right, come on now. Why can't I work this TV? Oh, it might not be the TV. It might be the batteries. Let me see. It might just be the operator. Y'all, operator error. Have y'all ever heard of that operator error? I don't even know how to work my TV upstairs. I might have to go into the studio. Babe, can you do me a favor? Can you give me those batteries in there from the other remote? Because the other batteries are downstairs in a bag. Because this remote is not working. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I am going to let y'all see. Tamika said he came on for like a minute and tried to blame the Lord for what he... Oh my God. Oh, are you serious, Tamika? Oh my... Y'all, we have to... Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get my remote. It's like my batteries are dead up here, because I don't never be up here in the den watching TV. I'm always downstairs in the living room or the other den downstairs. Thank you, babe. Kamsahamnida. Let's see. Hold on. I have to change the batteries, y'all. I got to learn how to work this television. That's what I need to learn how to do. That's what I need to learn how to do. Operator error. I'm telling you. Carly, thank you. Carly says, great job. Take your time. Thank you. Okay, there we go. We working. We in business, y'all. We in business. Shout out to Tamika, too, and everybody in the building, y'all. Let's smash the like button. Thank y'all for showing up and showing out, because I'm telling you, it's a lot going on. All these lawsuits now with this situation with Iran. Oh, my goodness, y'all. It's a lot. I just want to like wish you could crawl in the corner and like let all this like bad stuff go. And it's just crazy. Tamika says it's okay. We all forgot to change the batteries. I know, right? And I don't never ever like, I don't know why, but I don't never ever like sit in, in upstairs in the den. Y'all see I'm like lounging on the chair, got my little cover. I'm never up here in the den. I'm never up here in the den. Because that's why I can't even work the television, y'all. That is terrible. Look, that's terrible. Let me see. I need to see who has a better. This is crazy. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm just trying to figure out where he came in and spoke. Okay, for the few seconds. Because it was only like a minute or two or something, right, Tamika? I think she said like a minute. I'm thinking that it's going to be a whole 30-minute speech or whole hour. He got in there and got right on out. That's probably why I can't find it. Like, it's such a small clip. It's like they ain't even like putting it on. Okay, there it goes. Hold on. Okay, let's listen. Okay, let me turn the volume up.
Those were the three sites the United States attacked. The President of the United States telling our own Kristen Welker that the attack was extremely successful. A complete and total success is how President Trump told our Kristen Welker. According to multiple White House officials, NBC News has also learned that the president set to say that he is not planning any additional strikes on Iran. But I want to show you those words that the president has just released about an hour plus ago. But Kristen Welker spoke to the president. I want to go right to Kristen Welker, the moderator of Meet the Press. Kristen, what did he have to tell you?
Jose, as you said, President Trump clearly emboldened in the wake of these strikes, hailing them as a complete success, a total success, and a great success. So that, I think, will be the
Welcome back, Tammy. Hey, Arctic One.
Anticipate hearing from President Trump when he addresses the nation just moments from now. This is
here it is, y'all.
President Trump, who campaigned on an America First foreign policy going back to 2016, 2020, 2024, arguing that he wanted to keep America out of foreign entanglements. This is a step toward ensnaring the United States in the Middle East conflict. President Trump had said that he was going to give diplomacy with Iran a chance for months. The Trump administration
here he goes.
To Iran,
here he goes.
The president saying he would give them an additional 2 weeks, clearly coming to this conclusion after deciding that wouldn't work, Jose.
Thank you, Charisse. Thank you.
Much. A short time ago, the U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the 3 key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime: Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. Everybody heard those names for years as they built this horribly destructive enterprise. Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated.
Wow.
Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. They have been killing our people, blowing off their arms, blowing off their legs with roadside bombs. That was their specialty. We lost over 1,000 people, and hundreds of thousands throughout the Middle East and around the world have died as a direct result of their hate, in particular so many were killed by their general, Qasem Soleimani. I decided a long time ago that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. I want to thank and congratulate Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. We worked as a team like perhaps no team has ever worked before. And we've gone a long way to erasing this horrible threat to Israel. I want to thank the Israeli military for the wonderful job they've done. And most importantly, I want to congratulate the great American patriots who flew those magnificent machines tonight, and all of the United States military on an operation the likes of which the world has not seen in many, many decades. Hopefully, we will no longer need their services in this capacity. I hope that's so. I also want to congratulate the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Kane, spectacular
Thank you,
general,
Sharice.
and all of the brilliant military minds involved in this attack. With all of that being said, this cannot continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. There has never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago.
Oh my
Tomorrow,
God.
General Kane, Secretary of Defense,
Thank you, Ricky.
we'll have a press conference at 8 a.m. at
I
the
mean,
Pentagon.
Rocky. Thank you,
I
Rocky.
want to just thank everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say,
Thank
we
you,
love
Arctic
God,
One.
and
Yes,
we love
smash
our
the like
great
button.
military, protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wow.
President of the United States.
Okay, y'all, and there you have it.
With our chief White House correspondent, Peter
Oh,
Alexander.
wow. There you guys have it, y'all. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh, ugh. My leg is like hurt. Let me get back.
Tragedy for
Uh-oh.
Iran.
Look back on my in my little corner over here, in my corner of the world. Let me turn that down. Yeah. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is crazy. I need to figure out. I haven't been keeping up with that. He said it at 10. Yeah, Arctic One. That's what Tamika had told us, that he was addressing it, but I didn't know he was gonna address it for like a minute or two. I thought it was gonna be like a little bit of a longer speech, but I don't know, because I don't, y'all. Oh Lord, this is crazy. A lot of stuff is going on. Like I said, I don't know, y'all, what is going on. But okay, they're playing it again, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't, y'all. I don't know what to say. I mean, tell me y'all's thoughts and opinions on this situation. Do y'all think that they should have? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't know. Israel, Iran. Okay, so he bombed in 3 different places, I guess. Let me see. Let me see. Let me listen to what this is saying. Hold on, y'all. Let's listen to see what this says. Arctic One says, I've been watching this whole thing for days. Yeah, okay, you can get live cams from Israel. Oh wow. Arctic One, you be on top of it too. Tamika says, hopefully they don't team up with other enemies. Shaking my head. Cherie says 100%, 100. Yeah, this is crazy, y'all. But this,
among those of whom were
so he got with Netanyahu, I believe. Is that what he said? Netanyahu, and I guess he coordinated this, is what I'm gathering. I don't know. Deborah says, hey Deborah, how are you? Deborah says he was not in and out. He warned Iran, of course. Iran got what they were warned of. So they refuse to follow. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I'm lost, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm lost about all of this Iran stuff like that. So I don't know what happened. So okay, Deborah, I got it. Rocky says everyone else will be thinking twice. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on over there. I haven't followed up. Like I said, I don't watch like the news like this. I'm always doing some research or always on YouTube. So I mean, and not watching like this stuff that's going on with him. So I don't know. Rocky said you're right. Yeah, see, I don't know the stuff that's going on with with Iran and all of that. I haven't like followed up on that. So like I'm lost in the sauce, y'all. I don't know. But when they had this where he was doing that, I guess they call it the NBC like special report where he's addressing the nation or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, I'm lost in the sauce. So Deborah says yes, many are lost, and this has not wait, this has nothing new. This is not new, I guess. We already know what's been going on. Yeah, I don't know. Arctic One says, oh, okay. So basically, this has been going on for a while. Iran was supposed to get rid of their nuke capabilities. So Israel started to bomb them. Then Iran bombed back at them. Oh, okay. Hey, Kim, how are you? Tamika says, we are always in some stuff we don't have anything to do with. We don't need to mess. We don't need this mess right now. Yes, you're right. 2025, y'all. That's why I said it's getting crazy. Because what if they were to come over here and do something? I mean, we don't know. We can't put them past nobody, right? Tamika says we are always in. Yes, we are always in somebody's business, right? Tammy says the war was between Iran and Israel and Iran, right? See, I don't know, Tammy. I think from what I understand, that's what somebody said. Let me see, was it Arctic One or Deborah? Let me see. One of them said that, but yeah, I guess it was. So yeah, I'm kind of. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Kim says great. Sharice says I am confused on all of it. Yeah, me too, Sharice. I'm lost in the sauce. I'm like, hold on, what's going on? Wait, what happened? Look, what happened? Who did what? What happened? What did they do? What did they say? What? I'm lost in the sauce, y'all. So I don't know. Arctic One says, so it got so far that so they noticed they were moving uranium liquid. Okay, so they were making bombs with uranium liquid, and okay, yeah, I'm just lost. So I'm lost. Tamika said that's only if that's true. They always say it's for one reason. Then we find out the Tamika, you didn't hit it on the head, and I'm going to touch on that. Hold on just a minute. Tammy says, but the U.S. had nothing to do with it until right now. Yes, you are right, Tammy. That's why I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. But let me say this, y'all. Let me say this, and I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for this. But y'all know, whenever it seems like they go to war and say that, oh, people are getting killed and people are getting hurt and this, that, and the third, sometimes that is just what they want to tell us, right? It's like an ulterior motive. It may be a money issue. It may be something with some money. It may be something that with their natural resources that America and Netanyahu is trying to get to some, kind, what I'm saying, some kind of natural resources that country may have that they will try to come and take over. I mean, think of it like with Africa. They have a lot of natural resources in Africa, right? So when they will cause a situation and then they will be like acting like, oh yeah, the people are, they're getting blown up, they're getting their hands and arms blown off, and really and truly, it's like, no, they're trying to get either their natural resource, or they're trying to, it's something with money, or somebody's trying to take over that land. It's like a fight for something that they're not even really saying. You know what I mean? I mean, that's from what I gathered. And there's a lot of people who talk about this situation. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It may be for something else. They just say, oh no, we taking over. People, getting their arms blown off and stuff. For people can feel bad, like, oh yeah, they were blowing people's arms off. Yeah, they deserve to be bombed. But really and truly, it was because they were trying to take over a whole, I don't know what they call it in that country, like a whole state or whole area. And they're trying to take over so they can control it or get the natural resources so that they can make money. I don't know what their natural resource in Iran is. And if y'all know what it is, let me know. But I'm saying they do these type of things and try to throw, throw us a different like situation or scenario as to what's really going on. And then you find out, you be like, hold on, wait a minute now. This This is, and then it's like your eyes start to open, right? On a whole lot of other stuff. Because I'm telling you, my eyes is open. And I don't even want to talk about some of the stuff that I found out. Because they may be like, oh no, shut her channel down. Take her channel, shut it down. She knows too much. She is telling too much. She is telling too much. Tammy says, now this country's got to worry about retaliation from more than one. Yes, Tammy, that's what I'm saying. Who's to say that they might not, you know what I'm saying? Get up. Okay, we got these nukes. We got these nuclear bombs and whatever. And we can go over there. Yeah, we can go over there and we can just hit this with the, and take us out over here in the U.S. and over there and where Netanyahu is at. We don't never know what is really going on. They only, in these news medias, they only tell what they want us to hear. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of good. While we, it's good to have YouTube, because people that maybe know a little bit of the inside scoop, some people that they know, they brave to come and tell it. I'd be kind of scared. I'm not even gonna lie. Some stuff I'd be kind of scared to say, because they probably looking and listening, which is okay. We invite everybody in. Trump, if you listening, welcome, right? But what I'm saying is, they will take stuff and then shoot out this narrative into what they, yes, Tammy, fake news, yes. They be one, it's like a programming thing. You know how, like, you grow up, and I'm not even saying your parents, like, you when you grow up, you learn how to wake up when you're a little, like when you're 2-3 years old. At least for my kids, I started teaching them how to brush their teeth, how to wash their face, make up their bed. Even so today, my program for my children, when they were 3 years old, waking up, brush your teeth, wash your face, take off your pajamas, put them in the dirty clothes, you put your clean clothes on that's laid out for you, and then your days get started, right? Make up your bed, all that, right? So it's like, how you kind of like you program your kids to do, like, and I'm not gonna say how you teach them, but it's kind of like, almost kind of like program. I'm not saying like programming all the way, but you put them like in a routine, right? It's like a program thing. They know where to, when mama comes in, wake me up or whatever. I get up, I do this, I do that. Well, it's kind of like that. Like when you watch TV, they're telling you what they want you, you know what I'm saying? Just like a parent teaches their child what they want to teach them, right? Or program them however they do. But the same thing with the news. They will push out what they want you to hear. Oh, I'm going to tell everybody that the sky is purple today. Oh, you guys, it's breaking news. Breaking news, you guys, we got a picture right here. The sky is purple. It's no longer blue. And this is just what happens. The sky is purple now. And then you go look outside, you're like, hold on, the sky is not purple, the sky is blue. You're like, where they get this information from? But this is what they do. It's called like programming. I don't know what the proper name is, but all I can think of the word is like, programming. Like you listen to all these news, because, my parents used to be honed into the news. Oh my goodness, this is going on. Oh Lord, this is going on. Oh, alopecia. Oh Lord Jesus, we're going to have to pray. Oh Lord, we're going to have to go on bending knees. They did this, did that. And then it's not even really that what is being said and being fed, being programmed to us is not even the case. And it's crazy. Tammy says he poked the bear by getting involved with that period. Yes. Deborah says you have to get the accurate news, which many people became shocked because the fake news on television. Yes, absolutely. Cherie says agree. Yes. Tamika says that Tammy, I agree with you 100%. Back to Natural says television tell you their vision. Yes, exactly, right? They will tell you what they want you to hear. Be like, oh, and this is almost like being like a dictator, right? Like almost in a dictatorship. Like I said before, if you guys don't know, y'all go to North Korea. Oh, you be like, here in the States, you can get whatever haircut, do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even even their internet is like controlled, or they can't have it or something like that in North Korea. But that's how they program them. They program them to like worship, Kim Jong-un have them marching like soldiers, and you can only get, like, if you're a man or a woman, you can only get like 2 or 3 different haircuts. Y'all do your research. You can only get 2 or 3 or 4 haircut styles. Like, you go to McDonald's, be like, can I get the number one? Okay, or can I get the number two? That's how you do it in the barbershop. Can I get number 1, 2, or 3, or 4? You can only have like 4 or 5 or a certain amount of number of hairstyles, but it's all about programming and what they want. You can't just be living your life, doing whatever you want to do. It's like a controlled situation. So this is what these news medias do. And let me say this, because I caught them doing this years ago. And this is when I started to wake up and open my eyes. Let me tell y'all. I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a situation. It was like, I think, North Carolina, South Carolina, something like that. And they were saying that this news reporter had got pow-powed right when they were like in the midst of them like reporting that allegedly this news reporter got pow-powed. And then they came out and said, oh no, that was fake. That was just, no, that didn't happen. And I'm like, are you serious? I'm all up, worked up in a tizzy. And I'm like, this news reporter got pow-powed and they're trying to have, and then they said, oh no, that really didn't happen or something. They spun off like some kind of crazy narrative. And I'm like, these people be making up stuff and then come back and be like, oh no, this didn't happen. Y'all, I promise y'all, if I can find that that news clipping where I was like, I mean, not the news clipping, the article, the thing, they probably deleted it. But when I seen that, and it's like I said, this was years ago, and I was like, so they're saying that what we just heard the other day, it didn't happen, it wasn't true, or they try to make like a cover up. And I'm like, so what am I to believe? What am I to believe? Maybe I just don't need to watch it and don't need to believe any of the news. So I'll maybe watch it like, for some here and there every once in a while. But I'm like, these people are like trying to like program us mentally for those, because like grandma, grandpa, our parents, a lot of them watch the news. The first thing they do, they wake up, they make their little cup of coffee, they sip on their coffee, eating some breakfast, eating some eggs and some grits, grits and look, shrimps and grits, look me with my greedy self, look, some shrimps and grits for breakfast and some coffee. And then they'll turn on the news, and then they will listen to everything. Look, everything that's coming out, everything. Oh yeah, well, the sky is purple, and yeah, it changed out today, and blah blah. And then old folks, they be like, oh my God, the sky is purple. They just said the sky is purple. Oh Lord, the world is ending. Oh my. And then people even stress over stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? People are stressing probably about the Iran situation right now as we speak. They probably having meltdowns. They probably calling family. Oh my God, do you know what happened? Do you know what Trump did? I'm telling you, it will send people in a frantic panic. It will send people in a frantic panic, even with, oh my God, even with COVID. Y'all remember COVID? People were panicking. Do y'all remember that all the tissue? People were going and buying all the tissue. They could not even keep tissue on hand. And then remember, they were like, y'all come to Walmart, y'all can only buy 1 pack of tissue per family, per person. It was crazy. But this is a type of stuff that we have to like learn how to decipher, because you're like, oh my God, the tissue is flying off the shelves. I mean, these people going buying milk. I mean, buying out Walmart. I mean, Walmart, remember, Walmart could not stock the groceries fast enough as people was buying it, because they're like, we're in a pandemic and everybody is panicking. Everybody, they shut down the school. I'm telling you, it's just the way that the news is like sent to us. John says, true, Tamika. So I'm telling you, Tamika says, I'm sick of all of it. Why can't we all just live in peace? Exactly. Like, you want to live in peace. You want to enjoy, especially me. Look, this is my second half. Like, I want to enjoy. I want to be able to enjoy. Look, my shrimps and grits with some coffee. and be able to turn on the TV and see something positive. Oh, like today is a wonderful day. It's going to be, 85 degrees. We got a couple of good, like, festivals going on. This is happening. Where is the positive news at, instead of listening all to this like crazy like stuff? It's like, do we ever get any positive? Maybe I need to make a positive news channel. Oh, today, y'all. Oh, today is 85 degrees. Oh, they got these airlines, because y'all know I love to travel. Oh, they got Spirit Airlines going over there to Waikiki, or over there to Africa. They got the Spirit Airlines going. The Legion Air is going. And Frontier is also going over there to Honolulu, Waikiki. Yeah, and when you get over there, there's gonna be some food you can eat. Why can't we listen to the positive things and the great things instead of listening to all of this stuff that just makes people depressed, puts them in a frantic panic? I mean, I'm telling you, people are probably stressing and scared. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a little worried, because like people were saying in the chat, I think Tammy was saying, like, they can retaliate. They can get up. Oh, these little bastards want to come over here. These little bastards want to come over here and bomb us. Okay, we got something. Then did y'all not hear that we got these nukes or whatever? We got this, we got that. And we got some people that can fly them, or some machines or whatever. And we about to, okay, y'all think y'all doing something? We about to do something even bigger, greater, better, whatever, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It is crazy. Deborah said that's what's going to happen. Simply, again, not exactly the same, but similar. We are going to face another tragic, another tragic. This wait, hold on. Another tragic. This is what's going on now. Should be prepping us. What is gonna come to, yes, what's gonna come to America? Yes. Brad says, yes, it's enough to stress. They already over here. Yeah, it's, yes. Y'all know they have like sleeper cells, like, Al Qaeda, some of this. And when you talk about Iranians, there's a lot of Iranians that live here in the States. And who's to say they may lost a family member in those 3 bombings in Iran? And who's to say they might be? And y'all, I love everybody in my neighborhood. It's, majority, like I would say 98% of the people, at least when I'm driving in my neighborhood. I live in a brand new neighborhood, but 98% of when I'm driving down is like a lot of people of a different culture, like overseas people. I don't even know what a lot of their not, like my neighbor to my right is from, I don't not India, but one of those countries over there. And then my neighbor to the left is like from a Spanish country. My neighbor to the left and my neighbor directly across the street are from like a Spanish country. So there's like, like I'm like starting to think, stress myself. Like I'm thinking my neighborhood is predominantly from like other countries. So I'm like, hopefully, their family didn't get affected by this, and because they will snap out too. You never know people's state of mind when they are going through a situation like this. If they're in the States, you don't know. We don't know what could happen, right? But I don't know. It's just crazy. Tamika says they already snuck their people over here and have them in place. Yes, that's true, Tamika, and that's probably what some of the immigrants that the immigration situation, but they probably snuck them in here to where think they did whatever. And they like sleeper cells. So when something like this happens over here, they can pop off and do whatever they want. It's crazy. It's kind of having me kind of like a little nervous. Look, have me a little nervous over here. Ivan says August 26, 2015, Allison Parker was gunned down live on TV in Virginia lounge. I think this is a news reporter. You might been. Yes, Ivan. Yes. I think that's it. Yes, in Virginia. And then, yeah. Now, Okay, I think that might be it because I knew it was somewhere on like kind of like down south. Okay, I think that's what it was, but they were saying it was a liar. It was something suspicious about that. Hey TC, how are you? Tamika says the need to leave us out of oh, I guess I think he said meant the nerve to leave us out of it and Google the address to who they have beef with. Yeah, I know. Cherie says hey they are killing families and babies and families. It's all sad. Yes, it is. Ivan says about 10 years ago. Yeah, it was a while ago. And I was like, y'all, I'm telling you, these people like, and it's sad, but I'm telling you guys, like, I noticed like over the last probably like almost 10 years, a lot of things that like we have been, I guess, I want to say kind of, I'm gonna say program, either programmed or listened to, right? Either programmed or listened to is really not what it really is, right? Like it's been like a whole lie. I'm gonna say a whole lie, part of the truth, but mainly a lie. Ain't true at all, maybe. But we have to decipher as people, as individuals. Like, is this really true? Did this really happen? Am I still asleep, or am I pulling the wool over my eyes? I mean, and I'm talking about like so much stuff that I have learned. Even, even with the Dr. Sebi stuff, with all the foods that we eat, all the stuff, why people coming up with cancer, and how people, when they do get cancer, they come up with things that, the pharmaceutical company, like they try to charge you a lot, and then they let me stop, because I don't want to get in trouble, because I found out a whole lot of stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, you could go ahead and take this or whatever, and knowing that you can just probably go in your backyard or go to a fruit stand or something to take care of your situation. Like, God put all these certain fruits, certain foods on earth to counteract to situations, and people don't know that, and they're like, I gotta go to the, I don't know, y'all. I'm telling you, it's a lot. I don't want to get in trouble for it. I don't want to get in trouble. Jamil's laughing. I don't want to get in trouble because they be like, oh, shut her channel off. Night, night, lights out, channel off. She'll see you on another channel or on another platform. Because I'm telling you, it is so much that people, it's crazy. It is crazy. Tammy says, bottom line, is this wasn't our fight? Trump should stay out of it. Yes. Cause like I said, most of my neighbors are from another country. Do I need to sleep with my eyes open? Not to say that they're like bad people. I don't think they are, because the houses that they got is really nice. But who's to say there may not be a sleeper cell in there? There may not be, there may be somebody who is family, probably took out their whole family from those three, because they bombed in three different areas. Not just in one area, three bombs dropped. No, three different cities. And from what I see and hear, they like completely knocked those places out with the bombs that they dropped. So we don't know if there's families here in the States. Could be your neighbor that lost a family member, maybe took out their whole family. We don't know. But that can cause a person to snap, crackle, and pop. Let's be for real. Hey, Michael. Michael said, you said too much. They're coming for you. Don't say that, Michael. Please don't say that. Please don't. But I'm just trying to tell y'all that y'all have to keep your eyes open, and y'all got to keep your ears open, and that you guys have to kind of decipher things for yourself, and you have to know, like, this doesn't sound right. Let me go and research it, because once y'all start researching stuff, I'm telling you, so many things will open up to you, and you will be like, oh my God, I've been misled, I've been lied to, because that's how I felt. I was like, oh my God, Ivan said lounge. They bet not mess with you. Pure survival. Yes, they bet not. They bet not. But let me say this thing. And I promise you, I won't say nothing else. As a matter of fact, I'll get off here because I got other stuff to do. But let me say this. I was like in my journey of being woke, if y'all know what I mean. I did not know that a lot of the foods were like what they call like hybrid foods. Like the scientists, they just went in the laboratory, said, "Let me make this these grapes with this cotton candy flavor." And then you taste them, you're like, "Oh, these grapes is good." Not knowing that, not knowing that these grapes, for one, they don't have no seeds. How are you going to eat something that ain't got no seed? I don't eat nothing that don't got no seed. I love watermelon, and it's every once in a blue moon when I go grocery shopping. Hey, Tehran, how are you? It's every once in a while that when I go to the grocery store, and I don't know, maybe you guys can attest to this too. Every once in a while, I might be able to find a seeded watermelon. Everything seedless, seedless, seedless. Why am I going to eat a seedless watermelon? Like, how in the world? That is crazy. You have to have a seed, right? You have to have a seed in order to grow something. So I'm like, you bust that watermelon open, there ain't no seeds. There's something wrong with this picture, right? I don't eat nothing that is seedless. If they say, "Oh, this watermelon is seedless," or seedless grapes, oh no, absolutely not, because that's how people get sick with a lot of diseases and stuff like that from eating all these hybrid foods. Like that causes all this mucus in the different parts of your body, which causes these problems where you have to go to chemo, if y'all know what I mean. So I don't eat nothing that if it says seedless on it, I'd be like, I am not putting that in my mouth. Absolutely not. I am not eating that. If that's all you guys have, okay, thank you. Have a nice day. I am not buying that. Absolutely not. But this is just a lot, just not even just a little bit from what I learned. Tammy says Trump being president should be at the relevance. Trump being president should be all the relevance he needs. He always got to be extra though. Oh yeah, he got to be extra. Remember when they were gonna shut TikTok down? And he was like, "I want a part of that money. If TikTok is gonna be shut down if y'all can't come, because I want some of that money." And then TikTok was like in agreement or whatever happened, and then it opened back up. Trump thinks that he is like, it's crazy, y'all. I'm just telling you, it is crazy. Like, I believe he wants to be a dictator too. He wants people to bow down to him. Yes, a master. Yes, a master. No, if you want people to bow down to you, and if you want people to praise you, like Kim Jong-un, his people, like they obey him and all this other stuff. If you want that to happen, maybe you should go to one of those countries that allows those type of people to be voted for or whatever the case may be. But you're about 180,000 years old. You may got two years maybe left in you. You already old as all get out, right? So I may think that you may think you may not have time to go to another country to be voted into a dictatorship position. So I guess this is the close he's getting. So maybe in his next lifetime, because y'all know he looking like he is about casket ready. If y'all know what I mean, he look like he about casket ready. He may be look like he ain't got that much longer here on God's green earth. But maybe in his next time, he could be a dictator, maybe a dictator from the grave or something. I don't know. But y'all, I'm not going to keep y'all. I am not going to keep y'all. Hey, Ebony, how are you? Cherie says, party for America ain't safe at all. I know. Welcome, Ebony from Detroit. Brad says, funny casket. Don't he, y'all? He do, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I cut up. It don't matter who it is, right? If I'm gonna say something about funny, I say about anybody, right? I'm just saying, he looks like he casket ready. I mean, the same way Beyonce, she looked like she was casket ready in one of those videos when she was at the basketball game, little rocking back and forth, looking like she was high on the white, stuff when she was with Jay-Z rocking back and forth. I'm like, oh, she's casket ready. Did Jay-Z order her casket yet? Because she looked like she about to ready to go in it, right? Just throw her in there. She looked like she casket ready. Her makeup, her hair look a mess. She looked like she just ready to go in the casket. I'm just saying, y'all, look, y'all know we love to cut up over here at the lounge, but y'all, I'm just saying, we be keeping it real, right? Teron said facts. Yeah, I'm telling you, look like the casket ready. That's all they casket ready. He's casket ready. He's casket ready. He looking like he casket ready. So I don't think that he has a no longevity, in here. And then after all of this stuff that's going on today, y'all already see he was crying. They're even laughing at him overseas about his birthday party that he had last week. Nobody showed up. Maybe 4 people, maybe 4.5, because it looked like somebody with a stroller was there. So maybe 4.5 people showed up to his little birthday and the American Army's birthday, the U.S. Army's birthday, which nobody cared about. What they cared about was getting their butts to that No Kings Day and showing that Trump is a prejudiced person. He's a like crazy person. I mean, they had a whole laundry list. It was crazy, but y'all, I'm telling you, Tammy says at the end of the day, he ain't got no business being in that White House in the first place, and these sure don't need to be be responsible for codes and keys either. I know, right? He looked like he about to fall asleep, and at his birthday party, y'all, he looked like it was already past his nap time, right? He looked like he was falling asleep. Those people over there, they look like that was in the crowd, like some of those other governors, senators, whatever. They looked like they was upset, like they was like, it's a Saturday, you got me out here with 3 people coming to this parade. The soldiers that's marching, they look like they tired, lazy, and they're not on key with their marching. Everybody is just walking. They're not marching. They're just walking, right? I'm telling you, this situation made Trump look bad, and people are talking about him in other countries. It's crazy. It's crazy. He don't belong. He need to go over there and go ahead and just live his life and not even worry. Just give up the presidency and just go live the 2 years. If you have that in you, just live it out, because I'm telling you, it's not looking good, Trump. I'm just saying, it's not looking good. And today, baby, honey, baby, chick and child, it is not looking good today for Trump, because they said his rating is, I'm telling you, down, down, down. Trump's rating's going down. It is going down. It's crazy. Tammy says he is a liability, period. Oh, yes, he is a huge liability, very big liability. Ebony says Fat Joe karma is here. Yes, it is. It sure is. If that lawsuit is true, Ebony, I'm telling you, I did not know, Ebony. I did not know this. Let me tell y'all. If y'all were watching earlier when I was talking about Fat Joe, I did not know that this guy that put the lawsuit on Fat Joe, he went straight to the federales, baby. He was not playing with Fat Joe. Now, whether the lawsuit is true or not, whether, the things that he talked about with the underages are true, why didn't you report this 19 years ago? It sounds very suspicious to me, but y'all, I'm not going to say what it is, what it ain't, but what we seen with Diddy, I'm telling you, I was waiting for the minors tapes. I was waiting for the freak off tapes. I was waiting to see Ellen DeGeneres freaking off with Diddy, with Justin Bieber and all these other people. And that is not even what's going on. See, that's what I'm telling y'all. This is exactly what I'm telling you guys. They mislead us. And I had so much faith in the feds. I'm like, ooh, Diddy gonna be in trouble. I mean, he's still gonna be in trouble. Don't get me wrong, because like I said, he didn't hit people with the kettlebells, the elbows, the feet, the toes, the chairs. I mean, he didn't beat people up, right? But what I'm saying is, the things that these girls are saying on the stand, to me, it's like they're just scorned women. And even though Diddy did bad and he did horrible things to him, yes, he's a monster and he deserves to go to prison, jail. I don't care what nobody says, right? But at the same time, I'm like, where's the videos at? My nosy tail. Where's the videos at? I want to see the videos. I want to see, because they were saying, oh, he was bashing people's heads in the car, and remember, like the freak off murmurs, I guess, bashing them. I mean, they were talking all kind of crazy stuff, to where even the what's his name, down in Houston, Texas, the attorney Busby was having all kinds of people saying, yeah, we got all these minors, they're calling in, it was 3,000 of them. So I was like, oh, this is getting juicy. Ooh, this is getting juicy. He got the minors. Ooh, he is in trouble. And then it was nothing but crickets as far as that's concerned. And I'm like, y'all, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. I'm like, what? Tabby said F. Diddy and Trump. I know, right? Exactly. And that's why I said, hey, sister, 1979, they do their dirt and run. Yes, they do. And that's why I'm saying, did we know Diddy's a bad person? He's going to prison. I'm sorry. He is going to prison. The feds, I don't care what nobody says, the feds is going to get him. He's not walking around. And then he gonna be like, can I just I paid, for Cassie's USB cash. Judge Submarinian, can you please? I got some $200,000 in my apartment in the back room. I can send somebody over there to pay you. Can I please just go home? I'm telling you, they gonna give him some time, y'all. They gonna give him some time. Today they said that there was supposed to be a free Diddy celebration or something from one of Diddy's friends that was throwing it in Harlem, but I haven't seen anything. But y'all know, if I see anything, I'm gonna do a short or something. I'll be like, look at these fools out here talking about free Diddy. They need to be freeing something else, or doing something else with their time. But I mean, hey, everybody has a right to their own opinion, whatever, right? Sister says gas gonna be so high, people gonna pawn their car titles for gas. War is he double hockey stick on earth. Yes. And I think that's maybe, probably, from what we've seen, is gonna probably happen. Tammy says that, Deborah, you can drink that Trump juice if you want. Don't be mad if none else wants a sip. Oh my, yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Yes, it is. I'm telling you, it is just crazy. Uh it's just crazy. I'm telling y'all, it is. When I say it is crazy, it is crazy, y'all. I mean, Trump, like Tammy was saying, though, if it didn't have anything to do with us, I don't even know. Like I said, I don't know the full details, but from what I think Deborah explained about, is somebody explained, I don't know, what somebody explained was, it was like basically between them, had nothing to do with the US. And then when he does butt himself in, and then joins in with Netanyahu, whatever, bombing, then they can come back and retaliate against us. And we don't know if there's those sleeper cells. People be sleeping on the sleeper cells. Like, we don't know. Like I said, my neighborhood is predominantly 98% people from other countries. And they look like they're probably from those areas, like, I like a lot of Arabics, like a kind of Indian people, like those people from overseas, like Iran, Afghanistan type. I don't know everybody's nationality, but I'm just saying, what if those families here in the States have experienced from these three strikes, their whole family taken out, right? So it's just crazy. Miss Nikki said he is a bully. Yeah, I'm telling you, I just y'all, I'm telling you, it's crazy. I don't know how he got into the White House. And I don't vote, so I can't say, maybe I don't have the right to question it. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm an American citizen. But hey, Laura Lee, how are you? Laura Lee says the orange orangey Orangutan, yeah. Remember the guy? Remember the guy? He was we did the live the other night. He said he's an orange orangutan. I was like, I am weak. An orange orangutan? Y'all, that thing was funny. I'm sorry. That thing was so funny. So funny. Sister says people need to see what's unseen or unnoticed. Yes, that's what I was talking about, sister. That's what I was talking about. I was saying what happens is they tell us these things and it's really not it's almost like let's try to protect, look, let's try to cover up these people's eyes, right? We over here dropping bombs. Trump is telling us that the arms of people, they blowing up people over there, blowing up people's arms, their heads, all kind of stuff. But is it really truly that's why they bombed? Was it because they wanted to get together, him and Netanyahu, and take over this place in Iran? They wanted to get their natural resources. Yes, so being a bully is probably what they were like doing. If you know what I'm saying, if I don't know, y'all, because that could be the thing. Like I said, of countries, some other countries, like where's another one? There's another country, and like I said, I don't follow all these stuff too much, but there's another. Is it the Gaza Strip? Y'all know, I think from what I heard with the Gaza Strip, they're fighting over a piece of land or something, but it's crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy. Tamika says, well, y'all buy as much toilet tissue and water as I can. I know, right? Maybe I need to see on Temu. Hurry up, Temu. Y'all know I love Temu. Let me go on Temu and see if I can stock up. See if they got the toilet paper and then they got maybe water. And I can go ahead and start ordering now before things get worse. Because y'all know when COVID came, y'all, they were talking about like it was crazy. And I was like, well, why is the toilet paper? Everybody's talking about, oh, you can't get toilet paper. Oh, the toilet paper is going out as soon as it hits the shelves. And now they're opening up boxes and handing them out to customers and saying that they can only buy one package of toilet paper. I'm like, are you serious? I was even running out of toilet paper. I was like, how am I going? Well, I don't even have a bidet. I was like, how am I going to wipe my butt? Do I have to, maybe stand in the shower or something, get a towel, like throw the towel? It was crazy. So I'm like, is this going to be like a thing that happened? Matter of fact, it's funny, y'all. Me and my daughter were just talking about this right before I went live. She was like, Mama, you remember when the COVID happened? And she said, yeah, and I was able to stay home and go to school for like 2 years. I was like, yeah, you was lucky. You was lucky you got to you was lucky that you got to stay home for 2 years. Cause I'm telling you, when it was like the luxury of her getting up, brushing her teeth, putting on some clothes and then jumping back in the bed cause she wears a headscarf. I mean, things that you teach your kids, you instill in your kids and you see them still doing it today. It's like, man, that is amazing. But she always, cause when she was younger, I would always braid her hair, put the beads in there every other Sunday, every day, every other Sunday. Yes, it's lifetime, and we getting that hair washed, we getting that hair braided down and beaded, and you getting a headscarf. So when she was, going to school at home because of COVID, she would just wait. She have her headscarf on. She always keep her headscarf on. As soon as she come home, she put her headscarf on, take a shower. But she always would do that. But it was like funny because she was like in her bed, got her headscarf on, she's like, all right, hey, B, good morning. And she just in there on the computer, just chilling. But I said all that to say things that they tell us, maybe not what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did people buying all this tissue when it's like, I felt like it was like people are getting sick and then they're like going to the bathroom so bad that they need all this tissue. And I'm like, this is not, because I had caught the COVID. And I was thinking that was the case. And I was like, this is not even the case. So it is crazy how they put these narratives, spin these narratives, and have people panicking. It's crazy. I'm telling you, it is crazy. Tammy says, Deborah, why don't you go run your mouth in another chat? Yeah, you guys, please be respectful, because Tammy will definitely send you to the block party. We have to be respectful. We may not agree what everybody says, but it's about being respectful. So sister says, that's the mama's ritual. My daughter remember that. Oh yeah, I'm telling you. Yes, I'm telling you. Yes. Brandon, I'm sorry, Brandy says, hidden motives always government. Yes. Yes, Sharice says, I agree. Sister says, but raw. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We have to like learn how to decipher on when things are not being like, because we know sometimes it can click faster than other times. I mean, with yourself too. Sometimes you can catch on to something really quick, and sometimes you be like, hold on, I missed that. I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that. But I'm telling you, when we are being told certain things, you kind of automatically know, like, this some bull shenanigans, right? This is some bull shenanigans. Like, they doing all this. I mean, y'all remember when COVID, there was nobody on the road. The Walmarts and stuff they were like, no, you can, it was like everything shut down. Everything like was at a complete standstill. People that worked out the house, they was working it. Remember working from home? I mean, people was ordering desks to work at home. You had couples working at home. I mean, and then after the pandemic, y'all, the divorce rate was through the roof. It was like, I can't stand you. I can't stand. They couldn't stand each other because everybody was working from home then, remember? Everybody was working from home. Then after that, everybody needed therapy. They were going through divorces. I mean, I'm telling you, it was a great day to be a therapist back then. I'm telling you, it was a great day to be a therapist. I was like, oh my goodness. But these things are what they try to like program us. They will try to program us and say this and that and say this, and then will have us all freaking out. They will have you freaking out. It's crazy. Laura Lee says, Sister Walmart is wild. Sister said, go be some fight at Walmart again. I know. Remember they were fighting over tissue and stuff. I'm telling you, I seen people. I was like, oh, even with the waters. I didn't see a guy. I'm telling you, this one guy, he was like, I guess two guys. One guy was bending down, getting the water. Another guy was like, oh, you gonna tell me you gonna pick up that last pack of water or something? Next thing you know, they were crashing out. And I was like, oh, Jesus, oh, where's the police at? It was crazy. And I'm like, over some water? Y'all could have went to another Walmart or maybe could have ordered off Amazon or something, or go to another grocery store, another Walmart, but to be fighting over some water, I'm like, oh my God. I was like, this is crazy. So y'all, we don't know what this Iran situation is going to like bring about, but all I'm saying is y'all just keep y'all head on the swivel, because if y'all are in neighborhoods that are probably predominant like of other cultures, and I'm not culture shame because we love everybody here. All I'm saying is if it is, just be careful, vigilant, no matter where you go. But I'm saying with this situation in particular, because it's Iran, we don't know if, a lot of people here in the US, some of those families were in those three places they bombed, and now that they're crashing out, it's like, when people crash out, some people will go full on 1000%. They don't care. They'll pow everybody. They'll beat everybody up, throw rocks, grenades, look, Molly cocktails, all kind of stuff through your windows. So just be careful, be vigilant, because we don't know what this situation is going to have us individually in out here by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because something happened, somebody throw a Molly cocktail in your backyard, or throw one through your window or something because they're upset. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how they are, if they have lost families in those three places, maybe took out their whole family and they don't have no other family, took out their parents or their sisters or their brothers or what. See, I'm hearing some stuff going off. See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. I'm even getting scared, y'all. Let me go. Oh, y'all, I'm getting scared. I hear something going boom, boom. Seriously, I'm getting scared myself, y'all. I'm getting a little scared myself. Oh my goodness, y'all, this is crazy. Cherie says, War 3, yes, I'm telling you. Brandy says so true. Cherie says agree. Tamika says yeah, they don't care about us. No, sis at all. Sister says there are so many wars inside our country. Now we in the one outside of our country just insane. Yes. Cherie says true facts. Tammy says this country is in danger and Trump gonna make sure he is fine. Period. Yes. Yes, Sharice sends out the hearts. Jay says, "Oh, yes, it's crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all just be careful, cause I'm saying I just heard some I don't know what it was, y'all, outside. I don't know what it was, but I'm just saying be careful." Laura Lee says, "You good at the loud?" Oh, that might be Jamil in there. I think that's Jamil in there. I'm over here getting scared. I think Jamil is in there walking. I just hear him walking because we upstairs. I'm like, what's going on? Like I hear something. Look, I'm scared myself. But see, that's what they do. They make you think like these situations. It's like you really don't know what's about to go down. You don't even know all your neighbors, right? Tamika says I got nervous when the helicopter flew over my house about 50. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Tamika. It makes you nervous, right? It makes you like sit at the edge of your chair and think like we don't know. Brandy says we got our gas at we get our gas at Alibaba gas station. Oh wow. Sharice is laughing. Oh no, Sharice is not laughing. She's sending some emojis. Tehran put the prayer hands up. Laura Lee is I think smiling. Um Jay Flex says purest of the survival. Yes. I'm telling y'all, we gotta stay prayed up. Sister says we need our porch swept off now. We in other people's backyards nosying around. Yes, sister 1970. Yes. It's like, why in the world? Like, why do we put ourselves in situations where we don't need to? Like, I don't understand, but I don't know. Trump is like he is who he is, and it's like he doing too much. He is really doing too much and putting our country like at putting our country in the middle of somebody else's mess, not even thinking that, he's putting us in like the middle of it. He at the White House, he got, security guards. But do we have security guards? Last time I checked, I see not no security guard in here that's gonna be able to protect me or pull out a weapon and pow somebody if need be, right? So it's crazy, y'all. It is crazy, but y'all, all I'm saying is just y'all be careful. Keep y'all head on the swivel because now this has happened. We don't know what the consequences and repercussions of this could be, right? Sister says busybody, yeah. Tamika says, see, he's not worried because he has plenty of money, supplies, and someone else somewhere safe to hide. Yes. And that's what I'm saying. He's not thinking about all these other people, his American people, right? Cherie says, true. Think he is God. Yes, I'm telling y'all, it's crazy, y'all. I am telling y'all. It's like ever since he took office 2025, even the January. Remember the first thing I do, I need to write, I may do a 2025 roll up, right? On what's been going on since day one. Y'all remember the very first thing that took place and happened when he took office, like in January, on the 1st of this I'm sorry, January 1st 2025. The very first thing was, remember in the Trump Towers, it was not the Trump Tower, I think it was the Trump Towers and the Louisiana situation, where in Louisiana on in New Orleans, that guy was driving down and running over people allegedly in New Orleans. And then we seen the guy, he looked like he was of Arab descent. And then when he gets to talking, he sounds just like me. He looked like he is a regular black person, but they try to make him look like he was an Arabic person. He served, I believe, in the military. He had a YouTube channel here. And that's why I'm saying these people, they will say things and try to mislead, because I was like, he looked like a black man and sure sound like one too. He wasn't like, and I'm not making fun or being funny, but he wasn't like the Arabic language, whatever they speak, right? And I was like, this is a whole setup. I was like, what? This is a whole setup. He looks like a black man, but they're trying to portray it as he was like a ISIS guy, showing us his pictures, right? And I'm like, he does look like he's Arabic, because sometimes we can mistake stuff for being like maybe like Arabic, because our skin color being like a light skinned black person. I mean, there's dark Arabic people too from overseas. But they made him look like he was Arabic. But when he started talking, they say he was a veteran. And I'm like, this is a whole black man. Now they think they fooling somebody. And then the way it blew over, I was like, these people crazy. These people are really, that's what I said. What they tell you versus what like they want you to see is crazy. So I'm like, it's beyond belief. But y'all, I'm not gonna keep y'all. Let me get off here, because I'll be mumbling all night talking about all this stuff that's going on. But y'all keep your head on the swivel. Y'all gotta stay prayed up. Watch y'all surroundings. Please watch y'all surroundings, especially knowing what's going on with this, with him striking, because we don't know if there's sleeper cells that's going to be activated over here. We don't know if they may be trying to come over here and bomb us. We don't know. But we just got to take heed. Get y'all some toilet paper. Make sure y'all got some gas. Make sure y'all even probably have some dry goods, some food in y'all's house. And look, the toilet paper, whatever. Because we don't know what's going to happen from here. And y'all, we just got to stay prayed up, y'all. But y'all, thanks for stopping in. I'm going to have to change my title now. I'm going to put /Trump. But yeah, I'm going to change my title. But thanks for stopping in. Always lead with love, peace, and tranquility, as I always say, you guys. And y'all have a good night. And don't be too worried. Don't stress yourself. Just make sure y'all, say Psalms 91, the canopy of protection. You ain't got to remember the whole verse. Just Psalms 91, the canopy of protection, to protect you, your family, and everybody that you love and, you care about. But just, Psalms 91, canopy of protection, and hopefully God will take care of all of us, people here on earth. And yes, crazy. Be safe. Yes, Tammy, be safe. Cherie says, I agree. Tamika says, good night, y'all. Please be careful. Yes, sister says, stay prayed up and wiped up. I know, right? Stay prayed up and wiped up, and make sure you got plenty of toilet paper. Because if they talking about start hollering a pandemic again, a pandemic 2.0, y'all, I look, my nerves is shot out from the first pandemic. I'm like, I cannot take a pandemic 2.0. So y'all go somewhere else with that. Laura Lee says, thank you, Lounge. You're welcome. You're welcome. But y'all have a great night. Night, sleep tight. And y'all, I will see y'all tomorrow, Sunday Fun Day. Yeah, yes. Cherie says, I'm laughing. I know, right? But y'all have a great night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow in the next live, y'all. It was great. It was wonderful. So I'll see y'all. Queen Shay, hey. John says, thank you. Yeah, have a good night, y'all. Queen Shay, we are absolutely just getting finished. Deli says, uncertainty. Yeah, it's just crazy, y'all. Just pray. Just say Psalms 91, the canopy of protection over me, my family, under my four corners. And, hopefully, this will blow over. But we don't know, because this is a hot topic. It's, a hot situation. So, but y'all, thank you guys. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Sunday Fun Day, y'all. I'll see you guys. Love y'all. Have a good night. Bye-bye.